Hello, what's up guys? I'm Kyle from KGR, and this is the Friday Night Funkin' Boyfriend Nendoroid. Now, the biggest reason I bought this thing was because I made a video of the Tails Nendoroid I don't know how many months ago, and when people saw this, they got really excited. And when I think of Friday Night Funkin', I think of Newgrounds, and when I think of Newgrounds, I think of like the internet between like 2008, 2012. Or like somewhere in that area, back when I was in like high school. And that time frame of the internet was like so different. And I miss those times so much. So let me know in the comments, what are some of your internet memories of like back when you were younger? But anyway, let's take a look at this thing. So obviously we get the nice window display, so we see the boyfriend himself, and a couple of the onomatopoeias that we see, like sick, or like some of the arrows, and there's a microphone right there, and obviously there's more parts to him. And his arm has seemed to come off in the packaging, but it's a Nendoroid. It's not broken, it's fine. Then on the side, we got a couple of poses. On the other side, we got more poses, and I love like the brick with like the paint on there. It looks so cool. The top has a different pose, the bottom has a different pose, and the back has even more poses, and again, more warnings, and just saying, hey, this is how you play with a Nendoroid. I wish that I had my PC tower like right on the side right here, because I would so put him in my tower and just make him look like he's cool, and you know, being a part of the computer, being part of the internet. I don't know, I think it'd be cool. So without further ado, let's open them. Typically, I like doing traditional reviews when it comes to figures like this, but it's a Nendoroid. Nendoroids are like mostly the same, except for Tails and Knuckles. I'm gonna be doing like dedicated reviews for those. But for this, we're gonna be doing just an unboxing. And oh my goodness, I forgot about this. The backdrop of the box ends up being a background for the figure. That's so sick. I love that so much. And of course it comes with like item list and like instructions on how to do things, which we don't necessarily need. We're just gonna put these in the background for a little bit, because like that looks cool. I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna use it for the photo shoot. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. So let's open it up. And of course he's all wrapped up because he's all fresh and new, and his arm fell off. So I guess we like take off the front of the hat. There we go. And that gets rid of that plastic. And then we take off the neck. There we go. And I guess he's connected through like under his shirt. Okay, that's cool. There we go. And here is the boyfriend. And I've shown this to a couple of friends. And something that we all agree on is with certain Nendoroids, it works really well. Cause like typically I'd much rather have a traditional figure, like a Figma, SH Figuarts, or insert any other Japanese figure here when it comes to the figures I collect, 'cause I love posing them. But with this, like, this doesn't look chibi. This looks like how he's supposed to look. And there's a lot of other characters in the Nendoroid line that also reflect this. So this translated perfectly to a Nendoroid. I love this so much. Like here he is on the backdrop, and just look how beautiful this figure is. And when it comes to other accessories, okay, we got different faces, a couple different hands, the mic, the onomatopoeias and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Typically, I'm not a fan of like when they make these shoulders as separate options, like making it go outward instead of like downwards. I'm not a huge fan of that. Does it say what sleeve this belongs to? I'm not sure if it does. Does it even matter all that much? Well, let's take off this arm. Man, it's really stuck in there. Because like this one fell out no problem, so why is this one like super stuck? That seems to be my luck with these figures recently. They seem to be getting stuck on things. I don't like it. And with this is supposed to be like him putting his hand in his pocket. Let's see how well we can replicate that. I mean, since there's no joints involved, like as long as the torso is lined up correctly, I mean, it's kind of convincing. It kind of works. Now, I wish I could just get this arm off. Like, paint that's stuck. Like, it feels like a death grip on the joint. Okay, we finally got it out. I just had to pull a lot harder than I initially needed to. Typically, Nendoroid joints are not that tight on there, so I don't get it. And let's switch out the face. So, like, he's rapping. Then there's his little mic hand right here, which he only comes with one hand to hold the mic. Thankfully, I kept this tool from the amazing Yamaguchi figures to be able to do stuff like that. Before we put it in his hand, let's pull out the microphone real quick. And that just slides in, and it has a nice grip to it. Okay, not too difficult to get in. Perfect. But it looks like the weather like definitely warped the pegs and the peg holes, because it sure is tough and tight to get that hand in there. So here he is in this pose. He looks so cool. So let's take off the arm real quick and put this one back on and like put on a different hand. Let's see if I can make this look natural. Okay, so we're gonna have him like putting out the peace sign. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I like that. And let's try to put on the other hand real quick. According to the box, he has it like kind of downwards, I guess. I'm not sure if I got it exactly right. It kind of looks like the box, I guess. Let's put the one arm back on where like it has it back in his pocket, because I think I'm gonna pose it with that. And of course we gotta play with the other face where like it looks like he missed a note or he screwed up or something. And like with the current lighting setup, with like the way the light like bounces from the top of his hat and like actually adds a little bit of shadows to his eyes, it actually looks kind of good. At least in real life it does. I'm not sure about the top cam picking it up well, but I like the way it looks. Okay, so let's pull out the Nendoroid stand real quick, which for some reason is like taped to the bottom of this. I don't pick up Nendoroids often enough to see this. Like it really depends on how small they want their box to be and how many accessories they have, because typically they just throw it in the bottom and then just be good with it. I'm afraid of things falling out after I pull off this tape. There we go. And most Nendoroids come with a replacement neck joint, which is really nice because the Sonic that I have, his neck broke and I was very devastated because I didn't have a replacement neck for that. The Astrobot Nendoroid I have had a replacement neck and I broke that like while recording a video. It was awful, but I want to assume it has to do with the climate in here or something, because like it seems that it's like doing death grips on some of these joints. It's ridiculous. All right, there we go. We get the stand itself, which for some reason I never understood this. I've been collecting Nendoroids for about 10 years. The 4 in the center that are like bigger holes than the rest of them, what's the point of those holes? I was hoping to find an answer over the years. I never did. That is a long stem for a Nendoroid. I've never seen a stem that long. That is weird. I don't like that, actually. Does the whole thing fit in there? Doesn't look like it, but like, I guess it's enough for you to like try and wiggle out, I guess. I don't know. So we're gonna like get him on the stand so he can like sit flat on it. But before we put the onomatopoeias on, let's like put him in a new pose that like he looks like he's confident and that is actually doing something right. Let's put the peace sign back on him. Put that back on his arm. And we can adjust his wrists and then put the hat back on. Bam! Yeah, that is a confident boyfriend. We like that. And then these ones, they just plug into the base. There's 2 different sizes. So that just plugs into one of the pegs. And then we're gonna grab one of these guys. And then that just goes in to the ball peg like that. There we go. You don't hear a satisfying snap, but there's that. And then we're gonna grab the other one. And these are all together in one piece then. Grab that small piece. Peg that in the back. Put those back here, I guess. I'm gonna tilt him a little bit more and get his face looking out that way. And there is our display for the Friday Night Funkin' figure. You have a decent amount of things to do with him. He looks pretty cool. I like him. Where am I gonna put him? I don't know. Somewhere on the desk? Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Can we like move these to the side and like get him more over here? How does that look? Does that look a little better? Yeah, he's a cute little guy. I like him. This figure is pretty cool. So if you want to pick this up yourself, there's gonna be links in the description. So some of them might be affiliate links. They'll be marked as such. So if you do get it from there, it does help me out. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, this little guy is so cute. I love him. I just wish mine wasn't like either so loose or so tight. I never had a Nendoroid with those kind of issues before, so I'm not sure if that's going to be a common issue or if that's just like me with the climate, or like how does that work. I don't know. But yeah, this guy's sick. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna pick him up. Thank you for watching. I love you guys to death, and if you're new and you like what you saw, you know what to do, and the links to my social media will be in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace.